Welcome back to my phrasal verb series. This is a series where I teach you a phrasal verb and we learn it together inside a story. And so today's phrasal verb is all about open up. So what is open up? When you open up to somebody, it means that you are basically expressing yourself. Imagine your heart like opening to express how you are feeling, usually very emotionally, and be able to communicate that with somebody else. That is opening up. So in our story today, we have our person named Karen who has to open up. So I'm going to read the story and you are going to practice your listening to make sure you understand all the words that I'm saying and specifically how I am using open up. All right, so let's go to our story. Karen had always been a private person. She was known for keeping her emotions locked in a way and rarely sharing her innermost thoughts with others. She had built a protective wall around herself, afraid to open up and reveal her vulnerabilities. But as the years went by, Karen realized that her inability to open up was holding her back from forming deep connections with other people. She longed for meaningful relationships and a sense of belonging, but her fear of being judged and rejected kept her closed off. One day, Karen met a therapist who specialized in helping people open up and embrace their emotions. Intrigued, she decided to give it a try. During their sessions, the therapist created a safe space for Karen to open up and explore her feelings. At first, Karen found it challenging to open up. She struggled to find the right words and feared being judged. However, the therapist was patient and understanding, encouraging her to take small steps at her own pace. As Karen began to open up about her past traumas and fears, she experienced a sense of relief. It was as if a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. The more she opened up, the more she realized that vulnerability was not a weakness, but rather a strength that allowed her to connect with other people on a deeper level. Karen's newfound willingness to open up also transformed her relationships. She started to share her thoughts and feelings with her friends and families, and they responded with empathy and support. The walls that once isolated her began to crumble, and she felt a great sense of intimacy and understanding in her connections. Opening up was also extended beyond her personal life. Karen always dreamed of starting her own business, but fear of failure had always held her back. With her newfound ability to open up, she sought advice from a successful entrepreneur and shared her ideas with potential partners. Together, they collaborated and brought her business vision to life. Over time, Karen realized that opening up wasn't just about expressing emotions or sharing personal experiences. It was about embracing vulnerability, being authentic, and allowing others to see the real her. It meant taking risks, trying new things, and being open to both success and failure. As Karen continued to open up, she noticed a positive shift in her overall well-being. She felt more connected to herself and to those around her. Opening up became a natural part of her daily life, whether it was expressing gratitude, admitting mistakes, or sharing her dreams and aspirations. In the end, Karen discovered that opening up was a journey that's going to take a lifetime. One that required self-compassion, courage, and a willingness to step outside of her comfort zone. Through the process, she realized that by opening up, she could truly experience the richness of life and forge deep, meaningful connections with others. All right, so there we have it. There is our story about Karen learning to open up. Now, let me know, do you share some of the same kind of journey as Karen does? Like, have you found yourself in that position before? Feel free to share it with us in the comments down below. If you're trying to excel your English but you don't know how to get there, I've created an entire roadmap dedicated to helping you guide your English practice in a way that fits your lifestyle and what you're doing these days. And so if that interests you, check it out. It's the first link down below. And if you are wanting to learn the next phrasal verb, check out this next phrasal verb story time over here.